Hey guys, what's up? It's Drew, and today what we're going to be doing is going through my digital sketchbook. I'm gonna be commentating over it, and yeah. Without being said, let's get into it. I'm just gonna start the time lapse. Yeah. So this week, I did a ton of sketching figures. More like sketching figures in a forced perspective with like lots of foreshortening, because I've been really wanting to get that down lately, because I feel like all the art that I like, it heavily uses forced foreshortening to really get that emotion across. I know in my art I want to get that emotion. I don't know. Like I want the art to feel alive, I guess, like you're in that moment. And perspective really gets that feeling, Yeah, I really like I think specifically I was doing a lot of whatchamacallit, bird's eye view perspective. I feel like that conveys like I don't know, triumph sometimes. Like I know I want to get that emotion across in my or that feeling across in my art of triumph. Or what else has a bird's eye view? Kind of like I don't know. Something about the bird's eye view that I like. I can't quite point it out, but yeah, I really do like that angle of drawing. But right here I think I'm trying to this is when I started practicing rendering. And for me, rendering is kind of I don't know, I don't like rendering as much as I do like sketching. Rendering is kind of boring part of art for me. Maybe because I can't quite render things probably per se like League of Legends or anything like that. But yeah, it's just not my forte right now. But I still practice it, because I would like to get to that level one day, to League of Legends level. Yeah, right now I'm doing whatchamacallit, I'm rendering from this Pinterest image I found of this girl in looks like a crop top and shorts. I feel like I really got the lighting down on this one. Yeah, I'm actually proud of this rendering of this chick. For me though, I think the rendering on the face is okay. I think it kind of just looks wonky to me, because it's not like photo realistic per se. It's still kind of stylized. The face isn't as smooth. I don't know. I think it's the lips. I think I practice rendering out lips beside this rendering of this girl. But yeah, the lips, I don't know, I can never get lips down. Lips are kind of weird. They never look fully 3D when I render them. Yeah, this is it right here. I'm choosing to render them out. No. Yeah, rendering it's a different animal, man. At least in color. Maybe I can make it easier on myself if I just did most of my drawings grayscale first before I go in with color. Because so far when I've been rendering anything that I draw, I kind of going straight into color. So I'm juggling value, color, lighting, light, shadow in my head all at once. So I think that's what gives me trouble during rendering. And I also don't have that much experience rendering different materials. There's so many materials that could be rendered in so many different ways, and I don't know, I think it'll just come with time. But yeah, I'm going back with sketching. Like I said, I prefer sketching a lot more, and it looks like I'm doing a lot more what's the worm's eye view. Yeah, worm's eye view. And I found with the worm's eye view, or like honestly just forced perspective in general, if I start off with whatever part is close to the camera, I tend to like get the proportions down better. Yeah, because when I went in with worm's eye view or bird's eye view before, I used to like just no matter what, just start with the head. But that kind of like, I don't know what it is about it. I was just talking to my boss at the art job about this, but I can, for example, worm's eye view, which is basically from worm's eye view is the bottom, the floor up. Everything to the floor is the closest to the camera, you know? So everything, the horizon line is, I think, lower on the drawing for worm's eye view, and the bird's eye view is you're above the horizon line for the bird's eye view. And I lied. Worm's eye view, not on the floor. You're below the horizon line. That's a better way to explain it. Worm's eye view, you're below the horizon line. Bird's eye view. Worm's eye view, you're below the horizon line. Bird's eye view, you're above the horizon line. And if I messed that up, because I can't remember if I was working that right, yeah, you know what I mean. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on a lot. Like I said, a lot of first perspective drawings. And I guess right here, I'm doing a little bit more rendering. Now this time I didn't go into it with any like type of reference. I kind of like try to do it from my mind. And I think the hardest thing about rendering is coming up with your own way. I think I got shadow down. It's just, man, light. I can't like ever do lighting from my head to the way I want it to make myself satisfied, you know? But yeah, right now I'm doing a girly girl. I think what I can do though is add more some more like hue saturation, I guess, because when I've been rendering skin from my head, and it kind of like looks a bit dead, you know, it doesn't look like believable to me enough, you know. So I could add some like red to her face, you know, some like an airbrush or something. But yeah, that's the rendering bit. Yeah. Grab another reference right here. Yeah. I kind of struggle with this reference. I think it was the pose, because for a lot of these, I didn't even like want to sketch out a pose. I kind of want to just get straight into painting. Because like I said, I sketch a lot already, so I don't, you know, I'm pretty strong when it comes to my sketch skills. I can like throw down a pose from my head pretty quick, sketching it out, you know, without reference. I'm really good at turning things, well, I won't say things, only the human body, because that's what I've practiced the most. I'm really good at turning the human body in space from my head. But yeah, here's I think with this render, I didn't fully render it out. I kind of like this was more practice for composition, I guess. I wanted to like imitate a League of Legends type feel, you know. And with that drawing that I was doing, there's a lot of rules that I learned from like different videos of like blurring the image in the foreground, like that hand, for example. I blurred it so I can have more focus on the face and stuff, and I blurred the backhand. And I did the small, big, medium, and small rule on like all the like little particles in the air. But yeah, I was trying to imitate that. Still needs a lot of work though, but And here's a almost stylized rendering from my head. The skin again feels really, really dead. Rendering is a lot harder from like Dome than sketching is, dude. I feel like, man, sketching's a lot more fun. I can't get enough with it. This one I'm proud of, even though it's not like fully rendered. You know, it's from my head, own little character concept. I've been with a lot of these. I think I was doing a lower opacity over it, and I've been kind of experimenting with that with other drawings that aren't in this video. But I feel like what's the artist that I feel does this? I feel like it gives me Ariana, what's her? Ariana, I can't remember the artist name. It's an Instagram artist, but they kind of paint in the style that it's being painted up right now, almost. That's what it kind of feels like to me. Yeah, some more sketches of me. I don't know, I think these are gonna be renderings too. I'm gonna have them in lower opacity and stuff like that. I don't know what it is. Like the drawings look a lot more appealing to me when I do them that way, and when I use a low opacity brush. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I like the lips for sure. The lips don't feel like you just like, you know the little the potato head figures, they don't, yeah, it feels like, it doesn't feel like I just took a sticker and like stuck it on their face, you know. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, I worked on some eyes, I guess, in this image that's going up, but it looks good to me. Yeah, sketching. Oh yeah, I forgot. This week I think I was drawing hands from reference a lot, because I do them really good from reference, but I cannot for the life of me draw a hand, like a comprehend hand pose, you know, something like that, especially that like foreshortened. I can't wrap my hand or my head around doing that from my mind. But you know, sure enough, I guess I got to keep on practicing from reference until, you know, it's in there. But yeah, and then once I practiced a bunch of hands, I kind of wanted to like put it on an image. And right now I've been not rewatching, I've just been like watching clips on like the Flash and stuff. He's like one of my favorite superheroes. And yeah, it's decided to like do his villain, the Reverse Flash. I don't know, and this like kind of like because the hand pose I was doing that I grabbed for reference, it kind of was like really like provocative is the word, like provocative, you know, agitative. So I was like thinking this was like, that hand pose was like perfect for the Reverse Flash. So, you know, I kind of practiced some like diffused lighting on him. You know, I added some rim light, some reflective light. You know, I'm happy with that one. I feel like if I like go back to it and actually render it out, it'll look pretty good. And yeah, and here I was doing like a bunch of random stuff. You know, I think this is like the last rendering that I did right here. I'm not mad at it. It was pretty good to me. But yeah, honestly, that's my drawings from my drawing sketchbook, digital sketchbook from throughout this week. You know, a lot of sketches. I think for the next week I want to like dedicate this weekly digital sketchbook to purely just rendering, or not rendering per se, but using like trying to digitally paint instead of sketching, because I feel I really do avoid that like a ton. I don't know, like something about rendering just isn't like enjoyable to me. I don't know, maybe because I'm bad at it, that's why. Like I have to think a lot when I do it. Like I can't really like turn on music and just, you know, render away or paint away because it requires a lot of my focus, you know. Like sketching, I can just turn on like any artist I want, like who was I like ST, like allow like SCP interlude or any song like that, and I can just sketch for like hours. But I can't do that with painting, man. But yeah, with that being said, guys, that was my digital sketchbook for the week. If you guys liked it, leave a like, you know. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just first video making content, so you know, give me a moral boost, you know. This is my first vid, so yeah. But with that being said, you guys have a good one. Peace.